Hey girls, morning. How was your night? No action here, eh? All right. Keep them in one more night. A couple more nights actually, then it warms up. And then wham, drop them on the ground, done. Sound good? Okay. Well, go through these cows for the morning check. It's a little bit later in the morning. Not later in the morning, but it's after sunrise anyway. We're checking cows as a family this morning. Sunday Family Fun Day. Was it Saturday today? Oh. Okay, so it's Saturday. Normal fun day. Family day. Hey girls. There's a couple over on that side. We'll come back to them though. Zip around the corner here where we normally go around. Oh, here's where all the cows are hanging out. Joe, girl. Got to drive through there. Whoops. Alrighty. What's going on, girls? You holding them calves in for now? Okay, good. A little chilly last night, eh? Hey, Rip. That's Rip. Hence the Rip deer. There's Rosie. Leah. That's Rosie. Leah's cow. One of her cows. Juicy's up over there, I see. Oh, I thought that mineral tub was a calf, like it said. Dead calf. I'll show you guys here. I thought that mineral tub right there was a dead calf. Just a mineral tub. 6:59. Oh, she's grumpy when she calves. I got to use the safety cage on her calf, but right now she's fine, and she raises big calves, so she kind of gets a get out of jail free card for now. Huh? Pet's bagging up. Oh, here's Pet. There's Buns, Leah's other cow. Hey, Pet. Pet's not bagging up. No, she isn't. Guys, what do you think on the couch there? You think Pet's bagging up? Not even like it's all loose hanging there. No, she isn't.
Yes, she is. More than the rest of them. Look at her. And then look at Pet's bag. No, look at Pretty.
No, they're not. Stop arguing. Hey, Juicy. What's going on, Juicy? When are you gonna have it, baby calvie? Don't have it tonight. It's too cold, okay? Okay. How do you know? Okay, we'll check this side. She probably has an itch on the side of her face. Hey girls. A little frosty this morning. A little frosty. My friend used to have a dog named Frosty. Hey Dottie. Isn't that Dottie, Leah? Leah named her Dottie. Why did she name her Dottie? 023. Dottie. When are you gonna have Cap? Who? Pop-Tart? We'll just pick it. Name another cow Pop-Tart. Okay, we'll go around the corner over here. There's a couple more cows over here. Whoa. Where's Pretty Cow?
Dot's daughter.
Dot's daughter?
We should name that one.
Tart. No action here. Good. I'm kind of glad. It's cold. Well, there's Dot's daughter. So yeah, this cow here is just 8'8". She doesn't have a name. But her mother was Dot. And man, was Dot crazy. when Dot calved, when I went to tag this calf actually, when she was a calf, Dot chased me around the truck, around and around. It was kind of funny, but it wasn't funny at the time. Hey, Dot's daughter. And she's just like her mother. Great, big, tall, big cow. Raises nice calves. But she's quiet, though. Believe it or not, the mother to that cow there was nuts. But her, totally fine. I walk up to her calf, tag it, ring it, whatever I got to do, get out of the way, she leaves me alone. I don't get that. Normally you don't keep calves off a wild cow like that, but sometimes they're okay and sometimes they're not. Okay, well that concludes the morning check. No action. Seen a coyote out in the field. Well, actually the wife's seen a coyote way out in the field over that way when we pulled in the field. It's gone now. I'm gonna have to start packing some heat. Girls. Another bale of hay shred here just about, eh? Aw, man, the battery's dead. You gonna get another pail out of her? Come on. You have to put this battery on the charger. 2 more. We're gonna get 2 more pails out of this thing. Oh, come on. Really? That's it. Huh. Come on. Well, we'll just have to go to the bin, I guess. Need another pail and a half. We'll just go to the bin, grab a pail and a half right from the bin. So I had a comment on one of the videos about the feed box truck. What if you installed one of those battery maintainers on that truck? And I said, you know what, that's actually a good idea. Trouble is I need a really, really long extension cord because there's no power. There used to be power to this old building here, but there's not anymore. Because the power line used to go from this pole over to the pump house pole there. But that line going drooped across to there, when you pulled in the yard with the cultivator, we kept snagging it and ripping it down, and eventually we ripped it down and then nobody ever put it back up, and it's still down. Look at the pole leaning, it's almost fallen over. So yeah, there's no power to that building anymore. That'd be awfully handy if there was. So the next the next closest building with power would be the pump house, which is right by the Massey there, right there. And I got a nice long cord that I run to the Massey. So I'm almost wondering if I can get 2 nice long cords, it might reach. And I got the big battery charger for now. I'll put it on low overnight. Hopefully it'll be okay for the night. We're going to a good friends of mine house tonight for a birthday surprise kind of thing. So I gotta check the cows, check the bred heifers. Just gave the calves their oats, so this is a hassle. It's so handy, that feed box, but I've never had this much trouble with this truck. I don't know why the battery's going dead. Well, because I never started. It doesn't want to start now. I haven't even looked into it why it won't start. It's been chilly and was busy doing other stuff for a while there, but I'm gonna have to get this looked at one of these days. But for tonight, I found one brand new cord in the old shack. I think it's a 100-foot cord. And I think if I use the cord that I normally plug the Massey in with, or the Magnum, whichever cord, right? Should be able to use either or. From the pump house to here, I'm sure they're both 100-foot cords. That's not more than 200 feet. There's no way. You know, think of a 60-foot set of harrows or drill, or 70-foot harrows or whatever. Or drills are 100 feet now, but there's no way from here to the pump house is over 200 feet. So I'm going to stretch out 2 cords right now and put this on trickle overnight. I got a cord strung out from the battery charger. You can see it there. Right to here. That's just about to the Massey. So this cord that I normally plug the Massey in with should hopefully reach there. Where's the end here? Let's be right here. There we go. Okay, is this gonna reach? Oh. Yeah, there's still power there. See it glowing? So it's still plugged in. The battery charger should work. But now I wanted to plug Massey in tonight because I wanted to use it tomorrow possibly. So, is there another cord over here that'll reach the Massey? I don't know. The cord that I normally plug the Magnum in, some of it's frozen in the ground here. This one. Yeah, it's plugged in. You can see it glowing. So is it going to reach the Massey? I got a feeling it won't. Oh, hell yeah. Beauty. I won't need the Magnum plugged in. There. Perfect. Okay, let's go kick in that battery charger and put that on trickle for the night. Oh yeah, beautiful. Kind of wish I thought of that before. I didn't really think of it until I read that comment, and I thought, yeah, why don't I just get a really long extension cord and do it that way? This will be handy. Let's go check those bred heifers. Hey girls. What's shaking? Nothing? Okay. Lots of feed, straw, water's good. Right on. Well, let's go check the cows. Better quit being lazy. I should actually be bringing a pail of feed oats with me every time I come in this corral too. Get these girls nice and tame. So they get used to me, so I'm just like another one of them walking around the corral when I check them. Hey girls. Hey girls. I don't have no oats. How about next time? How about tomorrow morning I'll bring you some oats? How's that sound? Are any of these bagging up? Let's take a closer look while we're in here. Hey girl. Hey girl. Come on. Turn around. Oh, she's definitely not bagging up at all. She's got a pretty big belly. She's starting to bag up. This black one there. What's her number? 3-1. She's probably going to be the first, I would say, by just looking at it. 3-1 will be the... Oh, look at that. So 3-1 is her cow number, right? Oh, she's off a 653, the pink tag. 653 raises good calves. That's probably why she got kept. So 3-1, the 3 represents the year she was born, which in her case would be 2023. And the 1, the dash, the 1, just represents the first bred heifer we kept or tagged that year, or like this year, right? So it's funny that if she calves first, that'll be funny, right? Because she was she would have been the first one in the squeeze chute that day that we tagged them, Ivamec, scour guarded them. You know, remember that? So she would have been the first one that got tagged and the scour guard booster shot if you've been following along. That'll be kind of interesting to see if she calves first. She was the first one to come up to the squeeze chute, first one to calve, and I've seen that happen before, and Dad always says the same thing. They kind of, sometimes they'll follow each other like that. So if sometimes 3-1, say if she calves first, 3-2 will calve next kind of thing. Not all the time, but we've noticed that in the past. Sometimes it works out like that. I got another comment the other day here. Somebody asked, why don't you keep the bred heifers and the cows all in one group and it's easier to check them? Well, I guess it would be in one way, but not in another, right? Like if anything's going to give you trouble, it'll be a bred heifer, not a cow. To have that calf on her own, you know. So to have these bred heifers in amongst all the cows just doesn't make sense. Like, that's not what you do, right? So to have these 7 bred heifers amongst those 65 cows, it's just harder to find which one's the bred heifer. I mean, if it's giving you trouble, well, yeah, you're going to find her. But, and then another reason is because sometimes the bred heifers get different ration feed. Bred heifers should get good quality feed, right? Where your mature cows can get away with feeding them a portion of straw, hay, mix, right? So, yeah, I don't know anybody that keeps their bred heifers with their cows. But, and then the mature cows, come feeding time, the bred heifers are going to get bumped out of the way and pushed around, kind of thing. It's just not a good idea to put your bred heifers with your cows. But I don't see nothing really close on the heifers, so I don't think we got to worry about them tonight. I'll still come back in the morning and check them, but let's go drive through the cows, I guess. And I got to get going to this birthday supper. Normally we calve our bred heifers out on grass too, right? Which is right here. There's a fence right there. Can't really see it. Hang on. Along those trees right there. There's a fence there, and it goes kind of to that hilltop, just past that hilltop. And the fence over this way is just over there. So I don't know, this is probably like a 5-acre piece or something like that of grass. And I'm not putting the bred heifers out here because it's all snow, right? And like I just finished saying, if anything's going to give you trouble calving, it'll be a bred heifer. So to get a bred heifer in your maternity pen from way out here, it's just a hassle. However, once the snow melts, like once most of the snow is gone out of here, there'll just be the drifts along the edges and stuff, maybe a couple drifts out in the middle. I will release the bred heifers out here, because by that time there might only be 1 or 2 bred heifers left to calve, and I just take the chance, let them be on grass, and take the chance of them having it on their own. If they don't, then yeah, we got to fight with her, get her in and all that. But use the right bull. Normally you won't have any trouble with these Angus, but every year we do though. Like there's 1 or 2 every year we got to help. So okay. Anything around the corner here? Nope. Guess we'll check around the corner over there. There's a few cows way out in the field. Great. Well, there's a couple over here. There's a few cows here, but there's also a bunch of them way out in the field there. See them? Out grazing. And I'm not going to drive out there today because they're not going way out there to calve. Well, I guess they could. One of them might, but there's no way I can get to them with the truck. The snow's too deep. I'd get stuck. I'm sure I'd get stuck. So I guess we'll just drive here and make sure nothing's calving here, and have to call that good enough. Massey, I just plugged it in, so I guess it probably would start, but I'm not going to start it. Hey, Rep. Way out in the field. Juicy. Anything over here? Nope. Yeah, I didn't see nothing bagged up. No, she's not bagged up. I didn't see nothing bagged up yesterday when we looked closer this morning. I don't think there's anything close enough that's going to calve tonight, so clear for a while yet. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. I didn't really do much. Hung out with the family today, kind of thing. Now we're going to a friend's place again, so. Guess we'll talk tomorrow.